I wanted to share something that I've been noticing lately as I talk to my clients and my friends, my colleagues. It seems that everybody is busy again. The slowdown that had happened, in the early parts of COVID, where people felt like they could take a breath. The pace of meetings and travel had slowed down, kids' activities or hobbies had slowed down, and everybody could breathe. What I'm finding now is that everybody seems crazed again. If you look at the calendars of anybody in corporate America, I would hazard a guess that there are meetings from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, back to back, every 30 minutes with not a lot of breaks, and that's really hard, particularly if you're a leader. Because that doesn't give you any time to think, any time to write notes from your last meeting, to reflect, to plan, to strategize. And that limits your ability to be an effective leader. Also, it turns into, for many people, feeling just this level of overwhelm and feeling like they're not doing anything, fully or anything well, which is also a stressful situation. So it's not easy to change this, but there are a few things to think about doing. One, get really clear on your priorities. What are the top 3 things that you need to get done today, this week, this month, this quarter? Make sure that your calendar reflects that. If those are the most important things, make sure there's chunks of time on your calendar to do that. I recommend color coding your calendar, whether that's by specific client or by type of meeting, internal versus external, strategy time, planning time, time for you to eat lunch or to get a workout in, but color code it so you have this visual representation in front of you at all times. And then think about what you can stop doing. What meetings do you really not need to be there for, that you just keep attending because it's on your calendar? Because one of the important things to remember is whenever you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. So make sure you're saying yes to the right things and no to the right things so that you can make the impact that you want to make. So I encourage you to step back, take a moment, breathe, and think about your week. Does it represent what's going to make the biggest impact, or are you just going through the motions?